my producer is. Hopefully he's listening to this. If it's okay if you don't have a little thing set up there in the top left for 2v2, I kind of threw this at you at random, but go ahead and just not put that up at all because it will be quite confusing. But looking at these players, we do see the purple toss Dirac and his brother, the green toss, spawning in the north and west positions respectively, and we do see Globler the Zerg, looks like to be teal, in the east spawn point, and the red toss. Wow, just so many players here now. It's here in the south spot. So which one? I think Globler was the copper player, but we'll have to see what happens here. We do see Dirac saying it's going to be a total Brolo cost, so I'm not really sure.
He said they're the Brotos.
Oh, okay, they're the Brotos. Very clever. Why didn't I think of that? That's actually extremely clever. I should have thought of that. We do see a pylon there going down from Dirac. Looks like that was on 9. And also his brother doing the same thing, so we won't be seeing any cheese from these two players. Zero also throwing down a pylon, and looking at the Zerg player, he does throw down, or make that first Overlord. It is spawned. So it looks like the copper player isn't of copper quality, as he does have a standard opener here at least, so we can give him that much credit, I guess.
And I'm completely impressed. There's no cheese. We're seeing pretty standard from all three Protoss. Zero's Gateway looking to be a little later, though, finally getting it down. And just taking a quick look at economy, yeah, you're seeing a little variation, a few seconds here and there for each thing, and you're seeing kind of Dirac and Atlas pulling ahead just a little bit. But now we do see gas going down for Atlas as well, so nothing too crazy happening just yet.
It looks like both Zero and Atlas are going to be going for a relatively same build. We see a double gate going down from Dirac, so a little bit of a variation there. Going back over into Globler's base, he's going to be throwing down that spawning pole as well as the extractor. So Keith, tell me what you know about speedlings.
So, JP likes to make fun because I hate playing 2v2 because basically make speedlings and run around the map, and that's pretty much it while I wait for JP to actually be a part of the game.
Awesome, thank you. He's waiting for the amazing force fields that come out of the almost overpowered sentries, I guess you could call them. We do see Zero's probe there and Atlas's base being chased out. Looks like he hasn't taken that under his control. That Zealot is on it now. He does just finish that relatively quickly. We do see a Cybernetics core coming down in Zero's base and also in Atlas's base, Atlas being a little bit farther ahead. We do see now going back over into Globler's base that Roach Warren going down, so possibly not even going to be seeing speedlings at all, just a really early gas from him. Going back over into Dirac's base, he does have these two gateways pumping out Zealots, they're chrono boosted. He does have gas down right now, but no Cybernetics core, so he might be saving up for possibly a Stargate or even just a quick Robo Bay there, as he needs to throw down a Cybernetics core with that one gas up.
And now we only see one of the gateways actually producing for Dirac as well, and this chrono boosted, and we do see 3 Zealots about to be 4, but the Roach Warden is going to finish for Globler, and we'll see if he's going to immediately start production, but he does have a few Zerglings coming out, and yes, it looks like he is going to go ahead and grab his natural expansion, so no Roaches coming out just yet, and a decent amount of Zealots out for Dirac.
We did see a little bit of an aggression there from Atlas, trying to take down the pylon that the Gateway and Cybernetics Core are down on Zero's base. He does throw down another Gateway there in Zero's base, but looks like that early aggression was pretty much nullified there by Zero. We do see a Stargate now completely warped in for Atlas's base, as my spectator does ping this, as 2v2 is a little bit hectic to cast, as I'm quickly realizing right now. We do see 2 Lings right outside of Atlas's base trying to take down that Zealot, but he is quickly going to be running away. We do see 2 Roaches now out, but a handful of Zealots there from his brother, the Brotos, Dirac. We do see another Gateway now almost being complete in Zero's base. And what is our Atlas going to be making from that Stargate? It is a Void Ray. He does not have it quite, or he does have it rallied actually for the Zerg's base, which is going to be quite the problem. We do see an evolution chamber going down, so he's going to be getting his upgrade. Looks like Globler is not the copper player, Keith. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I just looked at his profile. That's all I could do. That's all I've got. But I mean, looking at it real quick, Globler kind of looks like he already has an idea of what's coming because he doesn't see any early aggression. All they've seen so far is a few Zealots, so they know that there's a lot of gas out there. And when it comes down to it, you know that there's going to be some air coming along. There it goes. The lair finishes immediately. Hydralist in goes up. So he's going to have some Hydras out, and it looks like he's going to go for that Roach Hydra mix.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get our next game lined up so we don't have too much of a delay. Looks like the Zero is going to be supply capped right now as he's trying to spawn 2 Stalkers. Going back over here, we do see that Void Ray taking out that Stalker from Zero. He's going to be easily taking that down if there's no really anti-air from Globler, but Dirac, his brother, seems that a couple of Zealots there. We're going to be taking out one of those Roaches, it looks like, but those Zealots are quite low. But like I said, that Void really is fighting there unopposed. There's only some Queens right now. He needs to go ahead. Oh, he does have a Hydralisk in him. Let's see if he's actually making... He might be... No, he's actually not creating any... Oh, he has no gas. This is why we see no Hydralisk right now coming from Globler. It looks like we do see Alice taking out that natural expansion of Globler. We see a Queen attacking it, but... oh, okay, Alice does go back. He probably could have just finished that. Well, maybe not. He's going to finish that Queen, though, if he doesn't pull back. There is no creep right there, so he's just going to try to get as much damage in as possible. As now we see Alice going back onto that hatchery. We see a ton of units from Dirac now coming straight towards Globler's base. We need to see some better macro here from Zero, his partner. He is warping in 2 more gates, putting it up to 4, but it might be too little too late. So we see a pylon coming down from Dirac right outside of the Zerg's base, and all of his forces right outside, joining that pylon relatively soon.
Things are just not looking good for Globler at this point. His partner is nowhere to be seen. Once this pylon goes down for Dirac, this is going to be way too much, and it already is. As you see these 2 Void Rays coming in, and 1 Hydra is out and getting a good amount of shots off of that Void Ray, actually getting really low as he missed microed a little bit, and there's another Hydra going to take it down finally, but there's still 1 up.
Yeah, he's going to be pushing in with those units from Dirac. Looks like he's easily going to be taking out Globler right now. We do see the Protoss forces, his partner Zero's come in with 4 Stalkers trying to take down that Void Ray, but there's just too many units from Dirac right now. Looks like they're not going to be able to hold this push. They do focus down that Hydralisk in, but maybe they're actually going to be able to hold this as those Hydras do pop and a ton of drones are being pulled. We do see Dirac will bring in a bunch more units right outside, and also another Void Ray joining the fight. He needs to pull that Void Ray back, though. He's going to die really quickly with those Hydralisks. Wow, that died so fast. It looks like the Zerg player is going to be able to defend right here. He did lose his natural expansion, but none of the other players have a natural expansion up right now, so it's really not too much of a loss.
And now we do see Zero about to finish working finally, so he will have a little bit more forces coming at this point, but looking over, we do see a robotics facility up for Atlas and a robotics bay coming in, so it looks like the brothers have decided one's just going to mass units, the other one is going to take care of the tech, but 1 Void Ray does come out, and it doesn't look like he's going to be making any more.
Actually, talking to our next opponents, we will have some pro players possibly coming up next. I'm not really too positive about that, but going back into this game, we do see the team of Zero and Globler. They're controlling the middle of the map. We do see an expansion now going down for Atlas there. It is natural expansion. We're going to see another fight here relatively soon from all 4 players, rather. We do see some pretty decent micro. It looks like one player is going to be controlling all of those units. A little bit of a shared control. Looks like Globler is going to be controlling all of his units. We do see some force fields being thrown down behind those Roaches, but he needs to be pulling it back to fight all of those units against Dirac, against the Protoss, or the Protoss brothers, excuse me. Uh-oh, we see a little bit of lag. Looks like that's just on my end being talked about. Oh, you know, 100 friend requests right now just lagging the crap out of me. But looks like Zero and his partner Globler are going to be repelling that attack. Looks like we might see a little bit of a comeback right now, Keith.
Yeah, I think I might have pissed Globler off. Remember I said that earlier. He's probably listening to the stream. Now he's getting angry. He's going ghosting right here. And now, we do see the Colossus come out. It is on that top ramp there, but the Stalker's easily able to get some shots in. And now you see it. He's just trying to come across and do as much damage. Now the Stalkers are being microed back, so actually some pretty decent micro coming out from Zero, or whoever it is controlling that entire map.
That is going to be Atlas. Colossus. He was almost going to be focusing down that Zero was going to be almost focusing down the Colossus, but some decent micro from the Protoss brothers. He's going to be throwing down a pylon there, or Dirac is going to be throwing down a pylon there at the high yield, trying to be able to warp in the units, but Zero is going to be seeing that and taking that down really, really quickly. The Zerg player does have his natural expansion back up, and looks like he does have quite a few drones. His partner Zero does have a Nexus going up in his natural expansion, and right now, if I had to pick someone who is in the lead, it's going to be the team of Globler and Zero, as they do have map control.
Yeah, and one thing to note is while that entire fight was going on, Globler was actually picking up his economy really well.